Welcome to The Source, where we combine the headlines with in-depth conversations with the newsmakers themselves. I'm Pinky Webb. Today on the program, from being COVID-19 free to becoming an emerging coronavirus hotspot, Ormoc City now faces the challenges of rising COVID-19 cases daily. And with more cases involving returning residents, should the government temporarily suspend its Hatid Probinsya program? Ormoc City Mayor Richard Gomez joins us live. And later, how does the government help locally stranded individuals in making sure that they are coronavirus free? Interior and Local Government Undersecretary and spokesperson Jonathan Malaya tells us more live. Six areas are now classified as emerging COVID-19 hotspots in the country. These are Cebu City, Cebu Province, Ormoc City, Southern Leyte, Leyte, and Samar. Health spokesperson Maria Rosario Vergere explains they have already required strict health standards in these hotspots. So how does a once COVID-free city now deal with the rising number of cases? Let's go straight to the source of the story. We have Ormoc City Mayor Richard Gomez. Mayor Gomez, welcome back to the show and thank you for your time.
Hi, Pinky. Good morning and thank you. Thank you for calling me today for your show.
Mayor, Ormoc City used to be COVID-free. We had a talk about this a couple of weeks ago, and now you're considered an emerging hotspot. Tell us the situation there now.
Right now, Pinky, we have 53 COVID positive patients. No, we have one quarantine and isolation center in Ormoc City, and we house about 446 of them as we speak. And then we have another isolation area. There are about 48 of them. And we had a memorandum of agreement with one hospital, and we house about 50 returnees in that area. So we have a total of 544 of what we have right now. And then in few, 2 or 3 barangays, there are people that are isolated in their courts.
Mayor, are you concerned about the situation there right now? I just want to repeat it, no? Kasi medyo nawala yung communication natin at some point. What I heard is that you have an isolation area. I know that's the NHA. And from my understanding,
Yes.
sir, puno na po yan. Over 400.
Yes, actually, ang accredited lang ng PhilHealth in our NHA facility is only 400. So right now we have about 446 already. So that's over our limit. We can actually house more, except that because of our lack of resources, we are not able to set up some rooms, to entertain more incoming returnees. So that's why we looked at other facilities that we have. But if we'll be able to fix some rooms and put in more beds, then we can host more returnees. See, this is the problem, Pinky. That's why I've been saying from the very beginning to properly coordinate with us, well, not just with Ormoc City, but with most LGUs. Kasi siguro swerte na rin yung Ormoc City because we have an NHA housing facility that hasn't been transferred yet. But what about those small or unprepared LGUs who doesn't have their own quarantine area? So, what we want is to coordinate with us. We will tell you na ito yung capacity namin. Pag meron lumabas, meron graduate, we will accept again. But do not keep on dumping people in our LGUs na nahihirapan yung mga LGUs, na-overwhelm yung LGUs because wala talaga silang paglalagyan. And ako, I do not submit sa home quarantine. I totally do not submit sa home quarantine. Why? Because of our culture as Filipinos. Tayo mga Filipinos, we have 2 or 3 families in our homes. And most homes that we have here in the Philippines are very small houses. And yet, there's so many people. So,
Mm-mm.
pag may isang pumasok doon, nag-quarantine sa kanila, there's a big possibility that the infection will spread inside the house. And then if you cannot control those people inside the house, pag lumabas yun, then it will just keep on multiplying. So that's really the problem. So yesterday, General Anyo and General Galvez were in Leyte. We had there was a briefing and a meeting, and I told them na if pwede sana, at least for this area in Leyte, kung pwede isuspend muna yung pagpasok ng yung influx ng returnees because there's just too much. And most LGUs are resorting to home quarantine. If that will continue, if that will persist, Pinky, there's a big chance na magkaroon talaga ng community transmission in Leyte.
I understand what you're saying, Mayor, no? Hindi ho kayo naniniwala nga sa home quarantine because of the dangers that possibly poses. Ano pong sinabi ni General Galvez at ni Secretary Anyo when you said, stop muna, tigil muna yung pagpapadala ng mga locally stranded individuals sa Leyte?
When it was the turn of General Anyo to speak, he accepted naman yung suggestion natin na kung pwede i-suspend muna. So, they're looking at the possibility of suspending the incoming of people from July 1 to July 15. No, so, we will find out na yung 15 days yan kung talagang walang papasok. And I think that's good because we will have enough time to let the other returnees to graduate. We will be able to disinfect our facilities. We will be able to rotate our medical staff. No, it'll give us ample time to prepare for the next batches that will be coming in Ormoc City.
So just to be clear, Mayor Goma, no, yung NHA, over 400 na po yung kababayan nyo dyan. Pero meron ho kayo, nabasa ko yung Danhug ho ba yun? Danhug Quarantine Area. But I think that's a very small facility, sir.
Yes. NHA, right now we have 446. The Danhug evacuation area, it's actually an evacuation center. That is our biggest evacuation center. But even at its biggest, with the present setup now, we can only handle about 20 people, not 20 returnees. So we're thinking, pag may mag-graduate today, by tomorrow, ililipat namin yung mga nasa Danhog. That will give us a little more room for incoming people, no, in the remaining days until July 1st.
Right. And do you have any other strategy, Mayor, para po sa mga kababayan nyo dyan na dumarating? Because if Secretary Anyo pushes through with that, yung usapan, hindi pa naman finalized na July 1 magkakaroon ng suspension ng pagdating ng mga kababayan nyo dyan, meron pa ho kayong 6 days from now. It's only the 25th. So until the 31st, you're probably expecting more people to come in.
Yes, and it really gives us no choice but to accept those coming in. No, hindi namin sila ito turn down. We will have to accept them because, of course, they are from this area, and we have to open our arms and take them in. But as we take them in, we also have to put them inside the facility. That way, first we have to test them. We have to find the results, and if they are probable COVID carriers, at least alam namin na nandun na sila sa loob ng facility. So, well, there are some rooms left there's some units left at the NHA housing facility, except that wala pa itong mga beds, no? Walang electric fans. We will see. We're asking our community to help us to help us with beds, with bed sheets. We're trying our best, Pinky.
Apo. Napanood ko po yung ilang mga bulletins ninyo, yung updates niyo on Facebook, ano po. And I did see some of those pictures as well and video of the situation there. Yung inyong hospital, Mayor, kamusta po ang sitwasyon doon? Is it overwhelmed at the moment?
Well, in our hospital, we have 3 hospitals in Ormoc City, but ang capacity ng 3 hospitals is about 300 patients lang at a time. We have our own, well, we call it a city isolation hospital for COVID patients. No, in that facility, we can handle 10 symptomatic COVID patients. Actually, there's one already that namatay, no, and that's recorded yesterday, no. And that person that died because of COVID is not from Ormoc City. He's actually from another town. Pero in-admit dito sa amin, tapos dito na siya nag-expire. So right now, tuloy-tuloy yung contact tracing namin. By the way, Pinky, in Ormoc City, we did an innovation sa contact tracing namin. Lahat ng tao dito sa Ormoc, pinapa-register na namin sa QR code that we developed in Ormoc City, no. That way, when people come in sa border, Ormocanons or people from other areas, dapat mag-register sila sa QR code ng city. And all establishments in Ormoc, all buildings, all public installations, lahat dapat may QR code reader. That way, it will be easier for us to do contact tracing. So right now, there are about 140,000 na nakaregister sa QR code system namin, and about mga 2,600 establishments already are using the QR code system.
It's very good. I saw that also, Mayor Goma, nakita ko po yun dun sa isa sa mga briefing nyo sa Facebook account nga ng Ormoc, sir. So it's good you have that at nagawa nyo po yan. Ilan ho ba ang inaasahan? Dapat ho kasi pag may QR code, to make it really successful, dapat halos lahat po ng population dyan ay may QR code. Is that right, sir? Mm-mm.
Yes. So we're over 140,000 already na nakaregister. We're expecting siguro mga at least 250,000 ang mag-register nito. So we started doing this just this week, and tuloy-tuloy information campaign namin sa Ormoc City. Hopefully by next week, most people who at least go around Ormoc City and enter establishments, markets, groceries, supermarkets, meron ng QR code ID.
Okay. I wanted to talk about yung pong, kasi meron ho kayong data dyan eh. Nakikita ko po meron kayong yung pumapasok na coordinated at uncoordinated. So it's obvious, Mayor, that meron pang pumapasok na uncoordinated. On a daily basis, can you tell us ilan ho yung uncoordinated na pumapasok po sa Ormoc City?
Okay. Pinky, yung uncoordinated, yung bigla nalalaman na namin na nasa border na sila. No, yun yung nire-report kagad na may pinangkilingan sila, either nagmotor sila or sumakay sila ng public transport, and then nasa-stop sila sa border. So what we do, yung mga uncoordinated, sila yung nilalagay namin sa Danhog evacuation facility. Everything is open now. Facebook, social media, internet, telephone call, it's all open. That's why importante na mag-coordinate sila with the government. So all those na coordinated na mga tao, yun yung nilalagay namin sa NHA housing facility, and we give them food.
Got it.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner. That's all free, and sagot ng city yan, including toiletries, electric fans, kettle pots, mga ganon. So for those uncoordinated, ibig sabihin either tumataka sila or nahuli na namin sila sa barangay, sila yung nilalagay namin sa Danhog evacuation facility. Yung family na nila ang nagpapakain sa nila. So it's some sort of a penalty for not coordinating with the local government.
I see. Naman, okay.
Yes, doon naman sa mga may kaya who wants an air-conditioned room, they stay at one hotel dito sa Ormoc City. No? We're still trying to talk to other hotels na pwedeng mag-accommodate ng ibang returnees, and there are 2 hotels na nag-welcome dun sa program na yon.
How do you plan to address this, sir, that considered na po ang Ormoc City na emerging hotspot?
Yes, it is an emerging hotspot, but at least I can say na lahat ng mga COVID patients namin, yung mga na-test namin na nag-positive, are all inside one isolation area. Nandun lang sila. So they have their own community. Nandun sila sa quarantine area namin. And 53 of them, as we speak right now, are all there.
Okay. And what kind of help, Mayor, as a last question, do you need from national government dyan po sa Ormoc?
We need a lot of help. We need a lot of supplies, no? Marami pa kasi pumapasok, and I heard from the news the other day. I think there are more, how many, about some news pa people in the different provinces. So we're getting more people who come inside. So the help that we need are really extra food, extra water, beddings, PPEs for our medical staff, masks.
All right. Mayor Goma, pasensya na po. Our communication is not so good right now, but I did ask my last question and I did get some portions of your answer there. So to Mayor Richard Gomez, sir, maraming salamat po sa inyong oras. And coming up, how is the government helping locally stranded individuals amid the quarantine? Interior and Local Government spokesperson Jonathan Malaya joins us live after the break. Please stay tuned.